Hey guys, welcome back. Today we got a fun video for you. It's fall. We're out here in the outdoor kitchen, and what we're going to do is Pitboss versus the Blackstone. We're going to fry some hamburgers. I'll flip you around. Let's get started. Okay, so what we got is two burgers that they're really big because I've started with 73% lean, which means this is 27% fat. They got a high fat content. Reason I did that is I like burgers. Look how I washed my hands. I like burger that has a high fat content because the fat's where the flavor is. So those are going to shrink up and cook down quite a bit. That's why they're so big. They're exactly the same. I got them seasoned exactly the same because what we want to know is what's better, something off the Blackstone or something off the Pitboss. I got them both warming. I don't know if you can see the flame there, but the Pitboss is going. They're both ready. We're going to throw them on right now. So here we go. Hear that or not. And then on the Pitboss, I'm going to throw this one right on top of the flame. And then I'm going to turn it down. Right now I got it cranked up pretty high. I want it on about, well, it's at 250 is the or 270 is the actual temperature. I want it about 300. So I'm going to set it there. It's going to keep going. Probably going to move it off the flame. Just a minute. That's gonna burn off. That's actually not a bad thing. Let's get that seared on, get the outside of that seared, and then we'll move it up. So it'll be like a flame broil. Over here, we're already getting some good sizzling going. I'm gonna let that get good and crispy on the bottom, and then I'll flip that. So right now, we'll just keep you going in real time. Get a peek where we're at. Looking good on the bottom. Looking good. I'm gonna keep that going right there. Liking it. I'm liking them both. Okay, so while that's doing that, why don't you guys comment down in the comments section which one you think is going to be the best. All right, that's still going. What I want this to get kind of crispy before I flip it. And this one, see, I can't work it too much, so I'm gonna let that go and I'm gonna close the lid. I need that to get a little more firm before I go flipping it. Our actual temperature inside there really dropped having that lid open. See, now we're down to 225. Right here we're working good. We got our flame on high. The temperature outside is only about 50 degrees right now. So let's see what happens here. All right, now I'm gonna close the lid on that. Look how dirty that is. So it's fall. I've been doing a lot of working the leaves, and I kind of let things get dirty out here. But the cooking surface, I cleaned the cooking surface before I started. See my rag over there? That's where my dirty hands came from, with my rag. It's looking kind of dirty too right there. Getting good smoke. Let's give it a look. I think it's okay. Really smoking up the neighborhood. Neighbors are all going to be jealous of us. That's a little look at the kitchen. What I like to do is I like to sear the outside of that meat. I like to get it, all those juices locked in. So if you sear the outside, it puts like a crust on the outside, and then all the rest of your grease stays inside. What you don't want to do with a steak or a hamburger, especially beef, is don't smash them. Get it when you start, you want it as thin as you want it. When you smash it, you're squeezing all that flavor out. Leave that flavor in there. So once you start, that's as thick as it's going to be. Sometimes they'll swell up and you want to smash them. You're just squeezing your flavor out. Trust me on that. Okay, let's have a look. See, that one's starting to shrink up, but it's also swelling, and I'm okay with that. I got this flame good and hot. See some blood coming out right there. Yeah, that side looks better. See, I didn't what people like to do is they like to just smash them really flat. And all you're doing is you see that right there? We want to keep that brought over here. Keep that in the burger. That's the flavor right there. Don't let that flavor get away. And just don't smash it out there. And all you have is a dried up hamburger. So it's Blackstone versus Pitboss. I like them both. I wish I had a bunch of people here to tell me which one they like the best, but I'm going to have to put them side by side because I've never done this. Put them side by side and see what I like the best. Okay, we're getting smoke now. Look at that. What that is, that's that grease. This, I tell you what, I'm going to move her on up. The flame is really liking that fat. I can already tell you, I'm pretty sure that one's going to be the best. But we'll see. We will find out together. So at this point, I'm pretty happy with it seared. I'm going to move it up here away from the flame. I'm going to see something dripping out right there. I'm going to let that grease burn off right there. I'm going to close this up and we're going to bring it up to 300. We're at 275. We'll bring that up to 300. We're just going to let that one sit. We don't want to get it too done. Check our Blackstone burger. It's going pretty fast. Both grills are pretty hot. Okay, Blackstone is smelling pretty good. If you work for either of these companies and you think I need to try something else, please comment below. I'd be glad to try your ideas. Or if you're a chef and you see something I'm doing here, let me know. The temperature inside the grill is now at 325. Down here it's saying 355. So it's good and warm inside there. We got it seared the way we want. We're just trying to cook the inside. So we've moved over. We're off the direct heat. Just getting some smoke now. Really happy with that. In here I can hear a lot of good things going on. Let's give it a peek real. We're kind of doing the same thing here. We're keeping the lid down so that the heat stays in. We're also searing the outside. So there's probably going to be some talk, I would hope, about how many times I'm flipping them. I would prefer to just flip it about twice. Once on one side and once on the other, but doing this together, it's a little trickier. This is the first time I've done it. Takes a little practice probably. Okay, now I do like cheese on my hamburger, so it's going to be a cheeseburger. So I got 2 slices of American cheese, and then I got 2 buns. This is Velveeta cheese or Kraft cheese, but these are just the cheap, I don't know, America's Best or whatever, some junk from Walmart. The cheapest buns I got, because the cheapest ones sell the best. They're usually the freshest, so that's what I buy. Now, I think it's only fair that we cook our bun, we toast our bun on the same thing. So I'm pretty sure the best bun is going to come off of this Blackstone. I'm just going to get a little grease right there, and then I'm going to move it over. I'm going to flip this burger while we're here. It's pretty much done. That burger's done. We're just going to give that bun just a minute. I am going to make sure that the bun gets where I want it. I'm actually going to shut that heat off right now. And I didn't look. I think we're at about 10 minutes on the Blackstone. So that's something I should have looked at before we started. The Pitboss, probably going to need a little more time. I'm going to put this right over the firebox. I'm pretty sure that bun is not going to be as good. That burger, boy, it's going to be a close one. I tell you what, it's going to be really, really close. What I'm going to do here, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Get some of that grease on there, on the bun. I'm going to do it again. piece on there. Now I'm gonna get it on the bun. Okay, now I'm gonna give that just a couple more minutes. Let's check over here, see where we're at. I don't know, look at that, that's kind of weird. Maybe a little too toasty, but I like it. Now we're gonna put our cheese on. Okay, I got the cheese on, the fire's kicked on, so I moved the bun up. I'm gonna give that, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds. I got the cheese on here. We've already shut this one off. It's starting to melt. I'm gonna keep it going. Well, I'm just not too sure. We'll see, we'll see. What do you think? Been about 15 seconds? What was it Grandma always said? A watch pot never boils. So we'll give it a few more. And I'm just itching to I don't want that bun to burn, but I gotta trust myself. Where are we at? We'll wait till, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's check it. Oh, I think it's just right. I think it's just right. The cheese is looking good. The bun is looking good. Okay, we're gonna take this one off. I'm gonna shut the heat off. Okay, Blackstone. Blackstone. You got your work cut out for you. There is the Pitboss. Close this lid. Open the lid for the Blackstone. Looks like the cheese is ready on that one. Okay, we'll take them inside. And we will see who won the Blackstone versus Pitboss cook-off. Before we go inside, I got both hands. It's nice and cool outside, so we'll just let them cool out here. They actually look, with the cheese on them, they look about the same. Now I can tell, I don't know if y'all can tell, but the Blackstone looks a little more dry than the Pitboss. I wish you could smell them because they both smell really, really good. I'm gonna go ahead and put this bun on there. Like that. Let you have a look at them. Remember which is which. Right here we got Blackstone on the left, Pitboss on the right. Yep, there's a good look at them. So what we'll do, we'll go inside, we'll cut them in half. Okay, here we go. So what we've got here, this one is, I can tell by the bun, this one is the Blackstone, this one is the Pitboss. So I've cut them in half. Now let's have a look. Okay, they're both well done. Okay, we got well done. And our total time, I think probably, I would say 17-ish minutes, somewhere in there. Okay, let's have a look here at the Pitboss. It's well done as well. I think it's time we have a bite. Okay, now I'm not gonna eat two, I don't know, half-pound hamburgers, cheeseburgers. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna eat a half of each one, then I'll have a half for my lunch tomorrow. So I'm gonna start, because my brain is already telling me, since I'm the only judge, my brain's already telling me Pitboss is gonna win. So I think what I remember last is what I'm gonna like the best. So I'm gonna start with the Pitboss to try to make this fair. That way, if I remember the Blackstone last, it's not unfair. Okay, so first bite of the Pitboss. It smells, it's got a good charcoal smell. Okay, so the first thing I got was the cheese. But then that was quickly gone. And I immediately realized that it's really juicy. For being well done, there's good juice in that burger. I can really taste the beef. It's not overpowered by the seasoning. I don't like to do that. I want to taste the beef. All I put on these was some seasoned salt and black pepper. That's it. I wanted the grill to do the work. Okay. So that was really good. The bun was kind of like I thought, a little disappointing. Now I'm ready for the Blackstone. And I'm expecting good things out of this bun. Here we go. Wow. Okay, so that one's a lot juicier than it looks. It's got good flavor. The main flavor I get is like a greasy flavor. Like if you were eating at a greasy restaurant. I didn't get a bunch of cheese right off the bat. It was just kind of greasy. So now I'm going to take a small bite of each really quick. All right, I've got my winner. Okay, so in the Pitboss versus Blackstone hamburger challenge, you can see right here, let's give you a close-up. I've taken a small bite of each, half. And the burger I choose as being the best is the Blackstone. No, just kidding, Blackstone. It's the Pitboss. The Pitboss. You just can't beat that smoke flavor. Something about flame broiling a burger, it's just better. You get some smoke in there. I think I locked in the juices a little better. That extra greasy kind of taste, that could have been in the bun. So that may not be your fault. That may be the cook's fault. I'm not sure, Blackstone, but we'll do something else. This was a lot of fun. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed, please do, because we're going to do a lot of stuff. We got them planned. Come along, enjoy it. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.